Netherlands. Canada lead 2-1 in the series. They met last year. Canada won by a decisive 21 points to 5. But remember that Netherlands are desperate to get on the World Sevens series for next year. Kish leads the Canadian side, and keep an eye out for Farella and Landry. They are the strike runners in this Canadian side. A little disappointed perhaps with the results against France in the opening match today. The Netherlands and Anne Heelkut will have them really fired up for this one, as you can see already, pumping the chest, Mel Robinson.
They're really superbly looking conditioned athletes, aren't they, the Netherlands? And watching that game that they played earlier, I was really impressed because they have a lot of energy and commitment, and they just keep going. It's like firing a whole lot of bullets out of a machine gun, basically, their attack, if I can describe it that way.
Yeah, the Netherlands, they are full-time athletes, and they certainly have ambitions to make it to the Olympic Games in Rio in 2016. They've set themselves ambitious goals again to become one of the core teams, but perhaps they're lacking a little in game time on the international circuit, and that showed against France, I thought, in the opening match.
Absolutely. I think if you're playing the series, there's 6 of them, you're at an advantage for sure over some of the teams that haven't been involved. But hey, the Netherlands have been involved in sevens for quite some time. They've got a bit of experience in this team.
England's Sarah Cox is the referee for this match. Up goes Jem Kish, can't quite gather. Marcia Volker, it was, who was in with the challenge, a newcomer in this Netherlands side. Bianca Farella. Well, an uncharacteristic mistake from her.
Yeah, that pass from Ben just a little too low. Very difficult to pick up a pass like that. Can't wait to see what they unroll from the scrum.
Yeah, a little running off the ball from behind the scrum there. Just catching the Canadians unawares there for a split second, and away goes Anne-Marie van Rossum. Van Rossum for the try line. Brilliant tackle there from Ghislaine Landry, but it's still there. It's still on for the Netherlands. Pass wasn't so great, but Sarah Cox calls them back. Good start here from the host nation.
Wasn't that great? Man on man. That was Ghislaine Landry she got around there. She's got wheels.
Oh, excellent work again from Van Rossum, off the left foot. Sarah Cox will consult.
Try yes or no.
Good effort. She thinks she scored. Yes, she has. The best possible start for the Netherlands.
Bang! That is awesome. The Netherlands. Just the way, it was simple sevens off that scrum, wasn't it? Just coming up the blind side. There's the end of it. Canada trying to slow up the ball, stump the attack of the Netherlands. And of course, once again, it's the quick tap there that gives you a bit of advantage. And the young try scorer Van Rossum, she's got plenty of speed.
Former junior gymnast, twisting and turning away over the try line.
Yeah, a bit of a shock for Canada that they'll have possession from this restart.
Canada in the prime position to qualify for the Olympic Games in Rio in 2016. Joint second in the standings with Australia. Australia 2 good wins under their belts already. Canada defeated Spain first time out this morning. 5 tries, 29-0. Jem Kish taking on the Netherlands defense, pushing them back a meter or two. Ghislaine Landry, away she goes. One player to beat, and she will not be caught. Surely Ghislaine Landry does what she does best. And that's another excellent score for the Canada number 9.
That's called turning the tables, isn't it, for Landry? Sky try scored against, and now Canada have come back. Nice quick ball. There's Landry, got around the first defensive player in Volker. The chase was on from La Rosse, but this young lady scored so many tries in her career and just coming back into some really good form.
A landmark try for Ghislaine Landry, just her 12th tournament, and is 50 tries in the bag already. There she is, out on her own for the first time this season, and 260 points. That's one try more than Portia Woodman. But when it comes to points, she trails by just under 100 points behind Portia Woodman. So Canada steadied the ship. We'll listen to the crowd every time that a Netherlands player has the ball in her hands. Oh, the gap opens up. The pass was delayed. Kish is there. Good work again by the Canadian captain. Strides away from the Netherlands defender. One more handoff and in she goes at the corner. And again, Sarah Cox will have a look here. Pluni Kiewit, it was, with a desperate attempt of a tackle.
RVR, please.
So Sarah Cox wants the video referral.
Yeah, she's going to have to come all the way down to the other end of the field where
I'm happy there's no touch.
the screen is. And here's another look now. Desperate tackling. Ooh.
So another look.
Okay, I have a decision, thank you.
That's a try. Yeah, the screen is some 100 meters away. But Sarah Cox is quite happy that Jen Kish did not lose contact with the ball. That's the crucial element in those sort of situations.
The way to jump on loose ball here, Jen Kish. She had 3 of the Netherlands girls chasing her, and it was that change direction there. Like, it wasn't particularly quick, but just so evasive. Very good try.
She is Canada's go-to forward, isn't she? And leads by example. Furella again dropping the ball centre field just beyond the 10-meter line. Quickly snapped up by a Netherlands player. They have to come again. They have to be at their very best here to beat a determined Canada squad.
That's out.
Who reached the finals of the London tournament a week ago, only to be denied right at the death by an Australian try. Oh, well done, Ghislaine Landry, out of the blocks again. Away she goes. No stopping Ghislaine Landry. A second try for the Canada number 9.
Wow, it was all on for the Netherlands down that blind side again. Lorraine Lauros just got her arms through the tackle. Let's have a look here. She goes down the blind, just trying to get it behind Landry. And somehow, with one hand, Landry scoops the ball into her body, and then she's away.
From the sidelines, ball drops into centre field. Having weathered that initial storm, Canada now well in control, 15-5 to the good.
And the Netherlands are just not handling these restarts very well, are they? Someone has to claim it in the air. Don't worry about the chasers coming through.
So can the Netherlands respond? 10 points the gap with some 30 seconds to go before half-time. Lost forward by a Netherlands player. Look at the determination here again on the face of Karen Paquin. Strong running Karen Paquin. And it's another try for the Canadians.
You talk about a strike prop, and that is the pure example of it right there in Karen Paquin. They've got weapons on the other side, Canada, but on the right-hand wing it's Paquin. Once again, Jen Kish got up, put pressure on that kickoff, and Paquin was away. And look at that running style. Fantastic.
Yeah, we've found some players finding it difficult on this artificial surface, but Karen Paquin showed a clean pair of heels there to the Netherlands defence, and we arrive at the break with 3 unanswered tries for Canada, 20 points to 5.
Let's get some fresh legs on. Let's get some fresh legs on. Have a rest. Have a rest. Tessa, have a rest. All right. So Tessa comes on to half. Right. Any move in the centre. Yes. Paula on the wing. Anika on for. Anika on for Tessa. Damas. Two forced 50-50s. Two tries. Two tries. All right. Don't. Stay calm. Remember, control the ball. Control the game. That was our goal for today. Twice we lost control of the ball, gave them the ball, and they hurt us. Right? We talked about this. We give them opportunities, good sides, they hurt us. We're right in this, but our belief's gone down because of our mistakes. So let's get back in there, let's get a wrestle going on, let's get a real contest going on, and let's get excited about this challenge. Because you know all it is, it's 2 tries. It's 2 tries, 2 conversions. Then it's 2019, and then we're right in this. Right? We're capable of doing this. Okay, we showed it in the first bit.
There's a lot of psychology, isn't there, in these talks at half-time?
Yeah, that's about just getting rid of the panic, isn't it? Because when you get tries like that scored against you, suddenly you start to think, well, are we good enough? I don't mind the Netherlands attack. I think they're not too bad there. Yeah, they gave a couple of balls away. But for me, it's their defence, which is their work on, because they're quite staggered across the field, leaving holes, and they're falling off one-on-one tackles too.
So let's hear where they heed the words of Australian coach Chris Lane as we get set for the second half. The Netherlands to restart. Incidentally, the Netherlands were the first international team to go full-time when it was announced that the Rugby Sevens would feature in the Olympic Games of Rio 2016. Advantage Netherlands at the top of the second half. So here's the opportunity they wanted.
Small win there for the Netherlands, putting the pressure back on the Canadians. It was Mandy Marchak who didn't take the kick-off.
Well, let's see what they do from this scrum. They scored from a similar situation at the top of the first half. Ball spits out.
Pulled out without the ball. Don't touch her.
Shirt pulling. This is Tessa Veldhuis, the replacement, wearing 4 for the Netherlands. Again, is promising. It has to be a high tackle, surely. It's advantage Netherlands. Can they move the ball quickly? It's there for the captain, heel cut to Pien Spielbeck. 2 meters short. And there's a huge gap offering itself there, spotted by Janneke Eidens.
You've got the ruck.
Digging deep. That was Annemarie van Rossum on the loop. Things not quite working out for the Netherlands there. And whilst it is a penalty for the Netherlands, it's given the Canadians a time to reorganise their defence.
Every time the Netherlands are hard on attack, which has only been a couple of times, the Canadian team is spoiling their ball.
Yeah, that's experience for you. Annemarie van Rossum will have a go herself, perhaps. On the angle, good angle from Tessa Veldhuis. Good defence from Canada, but it's a penalty advantage to the home side. Ball in the air. Split second lost. Now then, there's a chance here for Paula Scooten. Scooting over in the corner. That's better from the Netherlands.
Oh, talk about keeping their heads up, not letting anything get to them. They get the ball out. Van Rossum involved again, the little pocket rocket. And how about that ball out wide to the right-hand side? And Scooten, very quick indeed, once again getting around Ghislaine Landry.
That's good Sevens rugby. That's a poor conversion, but it's Netherlands with the opening score in the second half. But they need to do it again from the restart. The home crowd willing the Netherlands ladies on here. That's an excellent kick from the restart, but palmed down though by Brittany Benn for Canada. Now it's turned into an arm wrestle for the ball, and the Netherlands have turned it. It's a turnover for them, but it's a loose pass snapped up by Paquin. Yeah, had to be a penalty. The tackle player not being released.
No, just bit.
And a heel cut. The Netherlands captain penalised.
Yeah, she just didn't release after she made the tackle. You just need to release your arms and then you can go for the ball again. I think Canada are just trying to calm things down here a little bit.
Yeah, the momentum seems to be with the Netherlands at the moment, but Magli Harvey using all her experience of 15s as well as 7s, where she was awarded the Women's Player of the Year in 15s in 2014.
Just sorting out maybe a contact there.
Pien Spielbeck.
I can't leave you for much longer, okay?
Former international junior judo champion.
Never fun having one of those fall out of your eye during the sport, for sure.
Scrum advantage, Black, knock on.
Line out. Not working there for Canada, and again the Netherlands dig deep, and once more it's the replacement Tessa Veldhuis.
No advantage came from the line out. Knock on from White.
Yeah, that was Paquin who was up in the air and the ball just upset out of her hands in the line out, and they congratulate themselves, the Netherlands. They did a great job there.
Yeah, the game's still within reach of the Netherlands. 2 scores needed, plenty of time.
This would be a big scalp to get if the Netherlands managed to do it.
Right, set. Early shot.
Early engagement from Canada, penalised. Veldhuis and Heelkut, 2 experienced players. Driving over the ball, making it available. The kick downfield comes from Pliuni Kievit. But straight into the arms there of Ghislaine Landry. Oh, round Paula Scouten as if she wasn't there. And this is going to be a hat-trick for Ghislaine Landry. And that has taken the game out of reach of the Netherlands.
Why, oh why would you kick the ball in that situation? Landry hanging back in position, ready to pounce. Everything was in her favour. So just couldn't do the wide pass there, Kievit. So decided to go for that kick. It just set up brilliantly, perfectly for Landry. She was away.
Such a balanced runner, Ghislaine Landry, and she possesses all the footballing skills needed for the Sevens code. Ideally suited for this game. 27-10, and that's Canada's lead. Closing in on that 400-point mark.
Time off. Wait, 9.
Yeah, I think Canada have got too many players on there.
All the effort coming in from the Netherlands in the second half, and just one rare lapse of concentration perhaps, not spotting that it was Ghislaine Landry in the wide channels. Paquin again gets a hand to it.
1, no, 2.
But it would be
1, 2.
a Netherlands scrum here.
Yeah, Jen Kish is usually the one that attacks the kickoffs for Canada. And it is a specialised skill, getting up in the air and being able to tap it back like that. Paquin filling in that role at the moment.
Well, Jen Case just coming back from injury, and I saw during the interval early on she had a big ice pack on her left knee, I think it was. Surface unforgiving. Oh, neat work from the Netherlands number 7, Paula Scouten, which gave the Netherlands hope at the top of the second half.
4 Whites offside.
3 well-taken tries from Ghislaine Landry, but still the Netherlands come with what could well be the last play of the game. That's a risky pass infield. Didn't quite fall into the hands of Nikki Vyers. Yet another newcomer in this Netherlands side. There goes the hooter. The best efforts of the Netherlands here. Not good enough to defeat a determined Canadian side.
Thanks, Jamie.
Will there be one last score, perhaps? The basketball throw out there to Mandy Marchak. And this is Natasha Watcham-Roy back inside to Karen Paquin. Again, Canada looking to stretch the Netherlands' defence. Pulling it up for Mandy Marchak. And this will round it off for the Canadians. A score for Brittany Benn. Round under the sticks.
Well, Ben goes over, and it all came from very lateral play from the Canadians. They were drifting across the field. They needed somebody to straighten up, but at the end of the day, the Netherlands defence just wasn't up to it. A missed tackle there, and all Ben had to do was stroll over. So in the end, it was a very good performance from Canada, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a good effort, a gutsy effort from the Netherlands, but they had no response really to the power and the pace of the Canadians, and they've taken this one by 34-10.